I think I've been fortunate enough to know my whole life what I wanted to do. I think I saw Back to the Future. I remember very vividly watching Back to the Future and just being obsessed with the ending bit and just rewinding it and rewinding it. And for Christmas, I had gotten that year like a little spy recording tape.
Tiger's new Talkboy tape recorder.
And I would just sit there and like record it and then just listen back to it and be like, ah, and just be so stoked. Do you remember when I was telling you about the Crow record?
Crow record?
The one that I bought from the thrift store. Like I thought it was
yeah.
I thought it was an old
Yeah.
blues song.
Uh-huh.
And then when I got home, it was just a dude going, "Caw-caw! Caw-caw!"
You found it?
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
I was wondering if we could record it somehow and maybe sample it, slow it down or something like that, and then
Okay.
I have like a riff we could do with it. You're gonna shit yourself when you hear this. We were going through the thrift store and they have just so many records and they're all like 50 cents or whatever, so I'm flipping through. I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool, you know, Beach Boys, cool, whatever, just add it to my pile. And then I saw that it said Death Cry of a Crow. I was like, oh, that's gotta be like the coolest blues song.
Yeah.
So I add it, and then when I got home and put it on, I was like, what is this avant-garde Yoko Ono? Is this like the intro? So I flip it over to the B-side and still, caw-caw! Caw-caw! With you? I mean, at least it was only 50 cents. Yeah, no, I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know if is it the guy's voice that's doing it?
Sounds like struggle.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But,
It
dude,
sounds like they recorded a crow.
But how would you get the crow to keep doing it that much?
Just pinch it, I guess. Alright, you can play it whenever. Holy moly. Ah, poor crow.
Usually starts with a riff, like an acoustic guitar. You know, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it's like, I know right now I'm feeling inspired. I know there's something there. If I pick up the guitar, it's gonna come out. And that's how it's been. And the way I can always tell if I still like it or if it is good, if I come back the next day and it's still there. I don't have to like look up a recording or remember it. It's just still there and I like it and it still sounds cool to me. That's how I know it's gonna be a song. And then working with Blue, I was quite a little nervous. I was like, I don't know if he's gonna be like cool. I don't know if we're gonna vibe together. And it just ended up clicking with him too. So I guess that's the magic sauce, you know?
In what I do, you never know if someone is coming in wanting help with writing or like wanting to collaborate. Because there are some people who get pissed. Keaton's process, I think, is cool because it's like all vibe. You know what I mean? Like the very first song that we did, I think only had like 2 chords. And if you can make someone feel something with 2 chords, like that's really cool.
That was a huge thing too, was finding a producer that locked in not only personality-wise, but also was on the same level musically of like, this is what it should sound like, this is how it should be. It shouldn't be fake, it shouldn't be forced.
Keaton is so focused on the song being good that he always comes in and is like, here it is. It usually already feels pretty dope, and he's like, let's make it better.
Quad mics.
More mics equals more good.
The Fantastic Four.
Can you hear me in there? Hey. You don't hear me?
No.
No? You sure? You hear me through this one, yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect. Alright, I'd way rather use this one. Alright, here we go.
Hey, Blue. Is this the coolest thing you've ever done?
Is this the best acoustic you've ever recorded?
Cool.
Cool. Give me one more. First one's a little drifty.
Okay.
Just a hair, but that's kind of the feel you want.
It's more of a swing than a flaw, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool. Okay.
I started this project 4 or 5 years ago. I was playing in a couple different bands at the time, and they all seemed to kind of do the same thing. It was kind of a mantra of work really hard on an album, put it out, do some shows or whatever else, break up. Put out an album, break up. So I'm putting all this time and energy into things, and then it just goes away. All that work in one day just goes away. I'd rather just do my own thing, no drama, do what I want to do, and then the only person that can hold me back is myself. So as soon as the next band was breaking up or nearing that point, I was like, I'm gonna start learning how to sing, take some singing lessons, and just start doing my own thing.
So me and Keaton first met, we necessarily weren't like acquaintances, we didn't hang out, but we knew who each other were. Pretty much just the friendship grew over the years. Him and Tyler started writing music and playing together, and I was just always around, kind of the available bassist, I guess, at the time. But
the first time I met Keaton, I think his head was shaved. I think my first impression of him was really, this guy's just like a rocker and like a really metal dude. And everyone who knows him, like the first time you hang out with him, he's just like a total goofball.
With this group of guys that I'm playing with now, like Tyler, I've known since high school and I've been playing with him since high school. So there was already that chemistry. Mike, I've also known since high school. I hadn't jammed with him till then. And then Carter, I had kind of knew him before, and it was one of those things where I'm friends with his older sister. And she was always like, oh, Carter's a good guitar player. Oh, you should check out Carter. And it's always one of those things, you know, you're like, oh yeah, you got a brother that plays guitar, cool, whatever, right? And then she showed me a video of him like improvising, not just playing someone else's song, but improvising to a jam, and I'm like, oh shit, yeah, he is good.
Initially, my role was just a fill-in. I thought that's what all Keaton wanted. He hit me up, he's like, do you want to do a show? I said, sure, I'll do a show. And then he hit me up a year later to do music videos. I was like, why don't you have your normal guitarist do the videos? He's like, you are my normal guitarist. I was like, oh, I guess I misunderstood this whole situation. So it's been fun.
I don't know any of these people. Just kidding.
I don't know.
Let's see, dude. All right, you ready?
Good camera reception.
Cool. My finger's in the spot where it's like coming out.
Yeah, that's what that would be too.
I probably would take one.
Those are my favorite videos. I just flip them off for no reason. I don't know why.
What song do you want to start with, Buckaroo?
Goose.
Goose?
Yeah. So that one,
I hate that one.
well, that one I think we need to add in a guitar part.
Okay.
That way, if
So
we
then
can only
what's
do
your
3 songs
second
today, we have the
favorite?
I think
3.
my second favorite is Finch.
Finch? Cool.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's the one we all jammed together.
Yeah. I like that one a lot, actually.
What I think special about this record is the dynamic we have of the group together, where I can take what I have and bring it to them and then it just becomes something completely new. It takes on a whole new life. And it's so cool because it ends up being something so much better than you thought it would. If you can just like let loose and not be like, oh, it's my baby. If you can let other people kind of put their stamp on it and kind of, you know, put their own little sauce on it, it takes it to a whole new level. And then being able to finally, for this record, do what I've always dreamed of as a kid and go and record in a big, you know, actual studio with the big console and do the live drums and do all that kind of thing and just spend the time to get the right guitar tones and pedals and all these things and not have to like rush it or force it. I feel like you're compelled to write the song, you're compelled to record it, and then it's like a lot of people stop at that point and they don't want to put it out. They're not compelled enough to put it out because they're afraid that someone will say it sucks, but no matter what, someone's gonna say it sucks. I mean, there's people out there that hate the Beatles, you know, and even though they're wrong, they still think they suck. So I guess for me, each time I do a song and put it out, that's like a little piece of me that gets to go and live forever. That's what everyone goes to when someone dies, you know. They go and find that song that they liked of theirs and share it, you know what I mean? So even if my music doesn't hit the millions, that's still gonna be on the internet, it's gonna be on the vinyl, and people that knew me or whatever else, it's gonna be out there, and you know, that's gonna live forever.
When you're feeling down